Some questions are less enjoyable to ponder, especially when they reveal uncomfortable truths or require acknowledging that things cannot continue as they have been. However, such questions may not even revolve around oneself, but can also concern the furry companions of the household. Whether you like it or not, every cat owner will eventually have to confront these 7 questions. 1. Is my cat overweight? Weight is one of the primary concerns for cat owners to consider regarding their feline companions. Nearly half of all cats are now considered overweight, so every cat fan must ask themselves whether their own cat is part of that statistic. Overweight should not be taken lightly, as it not only affects your cat's quality of life, but also increases the risk of serious health issues like diabetes or joint problems. You can easily determine if your cat is overweight based on 3 factors. First, in overweight cats, the ribs are not palpable under the layer of fat, or can only be felt with pressure. Additionally, you won't see a waistline in an overweight cat. Their body appears straight from above. The third clear sign that your cat is overweight is a no longer tucked-in abdominal line. The causes of feline obesity can include certain medical conditions like hypothyroidism, but the most common cause is often low-quality food or simply overfeeding. In any case, if you notice overweight in your cat, it's essential to consult a veterinarian to initially determine the cause and then take appropriate action. 2. Am I spending enough time with my cat? Choosing to have a cat comes with significant responsibility, including meeting their needs. One of these needs is spending quality time together, as cats love nothing more than cuddling, playing, or just being near their favorite human. If you find yourself frequently stressed, seeking solitude after work, or generally lacking the time to interact with your furry friend, then you should also ask yourself whether the time you spend with your cat is sufficient. Especially if you notice behavioral issues like constant meowing, destructive behavior, or even litter box problems in your cat. The reason might be loneliness and a desire for your attention. 3. Does my cat need outdoor access? This is a question that divides opinions, with most people seeing it as either right or wrong. Generally, it's said that if a cat has been accustomed to being an indoor cat from a young age, they won't miss outdoor access and can be adequately entertained indoors, especially if they have feline playmates and enough stimulation. However, there are cases of cats actively demanding outdoor access or even crying for it. This is often seen in cats who were former strays or were adopted from animal shelters and had spent their lives outside. Not all, but many of these cats can never fully adapt to being indoor only and may become moody, aggressive, or even depressed when denied outdoor access. In such cases, you should consider providing some form of outdoor access, even if it's with a harness and leash. 4. Do I need to let them go? A sad topic that no cat owner likes to contemplate, but unfortunately often becomes a reality. If your cat is seriously ill and suffering unbearable pain, you'll have to consider the difficult decision of letting them go. Even if it's heart-wrenching to say goodbye to your beloved pet, you must realize that in such cases, you are acting in their best interest. Cats suffering from severe illnesses that rob them of all quality of life experience only pain and no joy. They often stop eating and drinking, spending most of their time apathetic and unresponsive. If there is no chance of improvement, it's time for you to let go. A cat as a pet means making compromises in life. When you adopt a furry friend, many things change. You'll need to adjust your living space to be cat-friendly, eliminating toxic plants and other hazards. You should also be aware that your living areas will be filled with cat toys, scratching posts, cozy corners, and various other things your cat needs. It's not just your home, even your personal desires may have to take a back seat when you need to budget for cat food, a scratching post, or a vet visit. There are also routines that some find challenging to give up, like sleeping in on weekends. If your dear feline friend expects breakfast at 6 a.m. during the week, you can probably forget about weekend sleep-ins. With a cat, your plans will often revolve around their needs, so be prepared to make sacrifices. 6. Can I go on vacation? Regardless of your cat, most people eventually have the desire to go on vacation for a few weeks. Then comes the question of what to do with your cat during this time. Do you place them in a cattery where strangers will care for them? Do you have friends or family who can take care of your cat daily? Some people even take their beloved feline companions on vacation, but this requires careful consideration as cats are very location-dependent animals and may not handle sudden changes or long car rides well. In any case, you should have a plan in place to ensure your cat is well cared for during your absence. Equally important is having a network of people who can assist in case of emergencies, such as a hospital stay. Unexpected situations can arise, requiring you to go to the hospital on short notice. Good preparation and reliable people are essential to ensure your cat is not left alone in the apartment during your absence. 7. Does my cat need a playmate? It's a contentious issue when it comes to keeping a cat alone or with a companion. Generally, it can be said that cats are not solitary animals, despite being solitary hunters. Our feline friends are highly social creatures who enjoy cuddling or playing with their fellow felines at home, regardless of how much time you spend with them. While your presence matters, it doesn't replace the need for a feline companion, as humans can't engage in play or grooming like cats do with each other. Many other aspects of their social life also require feline company. So if you don't have a confirmed solitary cat, you should eventually ask yourself whether your cat would be happier and more fulfilled with a playmate. By the way, there are some signs that can help you determine whether your cat is happy and content with you. We've summarized them in the video linked on the left. Or are you interested in knowing if you're feeding your cat properly? You can learn all about the right cat nutrition by clicking on the image on the right to watch our video on this topic.